that, kid.
Dad, don't like it, never did.
He's a teen-smoking alcoholic sociopath.
Hello and welcome to Peripheral Character Theater. You probably don't know my name. I certainly don't. I'm officially known as man number 2 on the Kevin Spencer Show. I frequently get killed in various ways as a comical aside. I do have another life besides the show. For instance, I'm an amateur taxidermist. Here's some stuff I made with some things I found dead in my very own backyard. I also enjoy the mischievous urban thrill of base jumping.
Well, that's just fucking beautiful. The one car I actually paid the rent.
Well, I've taken up enough of your time for now. After all, this is the Kevin Spencer Show. So let's see what the little sociopathic Dickens is getting up to today.
Your short story assignments were all excellent. Probably because you all stole the same short story from the same homework website, morons! As of tomorrow, you will all write new short stories and read them in front of the class. Starting with you, Spencer.
Kevin said he was the only one who didn't steal his homework from the internet and didn't know why he had to be punished with the rest of the enfeebled masses.
And I'm not accepting any more short stories about sand crabs from you, Spencer. Math, English, even shop class. Every teacher says you're going through some sort of sand crab obsession. I want a new story tomorrow and nothing to do with sand crabs.
It's that Spencer kid. Pathetic, ratty old clothes, never eats, never talks to anyone. We'll teach you to be poor.
As soon as he got home, Kevin told his dad how he'd gotten a royal ass whooping at school.
You think that's funny? Look at how Daddy fits into your mummy's shoes. Look at me, I'm Anastasia Spencer.
Jesus Christ, Boise, take my shoes off! You gotta stretch them, you fat asshole! What's up with the brats?
Said some bullies were laying into him again.
Good for you, boy. Bet you show them. Hey, Boise, guess who's coming to sing at the community center?
Zeppelin!
What, you skull-fucked alcoholic? No! Porn man! Look, they're showing a commercial again.
His movie career left you spellbound. Now, Porn Man shows you the other side, the music side.
I wanna stick my love where the sun don't shine. So you better pucker up that sweet behind.
Yes, the man the Guinness Book of Records says has had more people on his face than the bleachers at Yankee Stadium. Porn Man does what you always hoped. Sing.
Yeah, right. Another porno actor trying to go legit. It's stupid, like when Ron Jeremy was acting, or when John Holmes tried to make them martial arts movies.
Yes, you'll hear all poor man's greatest. Blood test negative, love test positive. Cuddles and spooge, love gravy boat. The gerbils said I do. Squish, splat, patang, and of course...
Mile High Club, I've got a Mile High Club. Climb aboard.
Come on, Boise, can we go see him? He's playing at the airport salsa lounge for one night only.
Fucking guy lived at that motel. I've been to his parties.
Come on, Boise, tell me, can we go?
Kevin tried to get his parents' attention, but they just wanted to fight all the time about who was a bigger asshole. Luckily, Alan was always around to offer some insights.
I don't think you're gonna get any sympathy here, boy.
Kevin went to his room and got straight to work on his short story assignment. And after the day he'd had, he knew exactly what he was going to write about.
What in the name of sweet Bennett fucking hell's going on out there? Sand crab? You're writing shit about a sand crab?
Kevin told Alan he was striving to recreate the great 70s classic of imaginative literature, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, and that he didn't have any other ideas because homework was stupid and he wanted to chew on something.
Listen, white bread, we ain't it up to our family jewels if you don't pick yourself some territory at that school. If you're gonna read them a story, you read them a story that'll wire their fucking asses shut for what they done to you. Write a story about revenge, boy. Yeah!
So Kevin wrote a different kind of story. The story was all about a kid who went crazy in school and went around exacting revenge until he'd gotten back at everyone who had bullied him.
I've got him! I've got him!
Fucking shit!
We have your type 107 Fucking shit! Fucking shit!
Fucking shit!
Fucking shit!
Yeah, I want to buy 2 tickets at the Porn Man in concert at the airport lounge? Credit card? Sure. 47563838218. What? Stolen? You mean my own credit card? Well, I ain't got one of those.
Sir, your son's been arrested for writing a violent story in school.
What'd that little bastard say about me now?
It wasn't about you.
Well, then who the hell cares?
Mr. Spencer, a world-famous lawyer has volunteered to defend your son in court. Do you support free speech?
Fucking right. Like every time I ask about where all these friggin' Australian immigrants keep coming from, they keep fucking all the hot chicks just because they got some twangy shit going on in their voices. G'day, mate. But every time I tell them to toss this shrimp on the effing Barbie, someone's always shutting me down, saying I'm racist or something.
There's a difference between free speech and spreading hate.
I heard you was spreading for the weatherman. So you doing it or what?
Yes, Kevin Spence's parents stand behind their son.
Only safe place if you know what's good for you. Hey, why don't y'all go back to Australia Landberg or whatever shit?
Welcome back to Peripheral Character Theatre. It was a very exciting day for yours truly. After filling out my police statement, a big truck drove by my building and I got a free tampon sampler in the mail. I wonder what's on the news.
A young boy was arrested today for writing a short story depicting a vengeful teen who goes on a violent rampage in a school.
Oh my, the cat's certainly among the pigeons for Kevin now. I wonder what he'll do next.
On a lighter note, this week's Athlete of the Week is competitive target shooter Buck Bigsley.
I like to sit in the basement and chamois my weapons.
Buck has a full complement of legally obtained licensed firearms. Here he displays his pride and joy, an 80mm tank-killing artillery cannon from World War II.
It's for sport shooting.
Buck maintains a straight A grade point average.
Yes. Buck's remarkably gifted student. Yes. Straight A's.
Oh my, that Kevin certainly seems to have landed himself in.
I just shoveled your drive. Give me $200.
I don't have a drive. This is an apartment building.
Fuck you, you cheating cocksucking son of a bitch. This is Percy Spencer. You just wait. You'll see who's more of a cocksucker, mister. I'll take you down, you bastard. It's prison law. Hey, hold that elevator.
Well, I wonder how Kevin will get out of this pickle.
Kevin Spencer, in the past, you've faced me on charges of theft, arson, assault, substance abuse. But I can honestly say without reservation that writing this short story is the most socially destructive, dangerous thing I've ever witnessed. It will be a pleasure to see you put away for good. Now it's time to hear the victim impact statements.
I was in the room when the defendant read the story, and it really sucked.
See how scarred this young man is. Did you find the story disturbing, boy?
Nah, the story just sucked. I mean, I didn't relate to the main character, like, at all. A big one-dimensional whiny pussy. But still, I gotta sit there for 20 minutes while he whacks off his ego with that long-winded bullshit. I tried to put my head down on my desk for a nap and caught a blast. People shouldn't be forced to sit through crap like that. I say fry the bastard.
Oh, this is Canada. We can only inter him indefinitely in dehumanizing isolation. For now.
Ah, jeez. Hey, Boise, I got this bad feeling we's forgetting something. Ain't it the boy's trial today?
What do I look like, a fucking calendar?
Well, I'm sure we're forgetting something. I better check. I got a rack full of panties to throw on the stage, stuff to get autographed. Do any pictures of me to slip to him after the show?
Yeah, I better do a check, too. 2 pockets full of airplane vodka. Well, I'm done. Remember, we're only ordering orange juice tonight. Get me?
Care for an autographed copy of my latest CD?
Would I?
Oh, great. Now I gotta steal at the car with a CD player.
Oh my, I seem to have left my pen in my pocket. If you buy 2 CDs, I'll let you reach in and find it for me.
Is that it?
Try again, baby.
Ah, freak! His crotch smells like coconut.
How does a man know how to reach a woman like that? He speaks to me someplace so personal.
Really? You know, I'm a peripheral character too. I don't get to do too much round here except whoring and hood ornamenting.
Well, I don't think it's fair, is all I'm saying.
Things ain't always fair, Dumpling.
This may sound a bit presumptuous, but, well, would you give me oral sex for $60? I'd give you more, but it's all I've got.
Sweet little puddin' pop. Just talking now, you and me just gave me the longest scene with dialogue I've ever had. I'll cut you a freebie.
Really? That's wonderful. I assure you, I'm not trying to start a romantic subplot.
Sugar, what is it with men and commitment? Meet me behind the dumpster in the alley in 5. I want to freshen up.
Watch out, hey, buddy. She's what you call a bowling trophy wife. On account of you gotta fill up all 3 holes. Hey, hold up. You're that prick who tipped me on that $4,000 3 days ago. Well, I'll settle your account, bastard.
I wanna stick my love where the sun don't shine. Oh, you better grip that sweet behind. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Things looked pretty grim for Kevin, and people on the outside were really trying to help him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's clear the warden, the government, the whole friggin' system is giving us the runaround here. Because Kevin is a symbol to writers everywhere. I've composed some verse in his honor.
Hey, Messiah, this guy's talking about you on the TV. Says he's gonna read a poem to you.
Free, like the sun and air. Free, like those little dough balls they give you at the mall. It's all free. Why can't Kevin be?
Mr. Lilypetal, your brilliant words have moved me. I'm with the National Arts Council. Here's $20,000 to develop your poem further.
See ya, suckers. I'm off to Monaco to, research.
Don't worry, Messiah. They can't keep you in on a bullshit charge like this. Hey, are you all right?
Fact of the matter was, Kevin was far from all right. He developed a viral infection called paralytic poliomyelitis. It's a disease that had almost been wiped out by vaccines and clean water systems. Basically, Kevin lived around too much filth and was always too stupid to go for vaccinations. Tap water hadn't been very reliable lately either. And that, with his already shitty immune system, couldn't stop his infected zit from making him meningital.
Oh no! Messiah! God! No! We gotta get him to the infirmary.
I'm taking over. I haven't been appreciated for who I am on this program. From now on, it's the Man Number 2 show.
The Man Number 2 Canadian Variety Spectacular with all your favorite Canadian stars.
Now, Porn Man, before we talk more about your CD, I know you and I share a passion for Chaucer. And I was leafing through The Wife of Bath the other day and felt compelled to speculate why she would wear spurs on both her feet at the same time when most women rode side saddle.
She was probably a swinging hot tamale man.
And that's Man Number 2.
Sorry, Man Number 2, man.
Man Number 2 show is brought to you by NAFTA Beer.
I was Canadian.
Yes, NAFTA Beer from Barfy's Breweries. Brought to you by the Mexican American Commonwealth of Currencies Association.
Now we go to our panel to talk about the issues. The topic is this little imprisoned boy, Kevin Spencer.
I think you're being a naive apologist for the lefties.
I agree with that closeted homosexual cop.
Hey, Messiah, they're talking about you on that new Man Number 2 show, and, well, I'll tell you later, I suppose. How's the Messiah doing, Doctor?
Still signs of acute motor paralysis. It doesn't look good.
Hey, kid. I'm William S. Burroughs. Don't worry. Everyone went apeshit when I wrote The Naked Lunch, too.
I'm Oscar Wilde, and I'm also a writer who got sent to prison.
Yeah, for going down on a guy.
Nevertheless, my writing was not unacquainted with controversy.
Bourgeois parlor tripe. I am Alexander Solzhenitsyn. In my time, I was showing the side effects of the communist system as it became corrupt. As the dream of the revolution was lost, for that I was persecuted.
The issue is free speech, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, where does that leave you, Wilde?
Oh, and I suppose we're supposed to believe you just made up all that stuff about Tangiers, William?
Kid, the point is, if you're not willing to face the consequences, you'd better keep your criminal tendencies a secret, if you know what's good for you. Naked Lunch didn't even get released until after a trial. Good Christ, Norman Mailer had to testify for me. Norman fucking Mailer!
Tovarich, I think I found a way out of here. Through the nose.
I knew you weren't really sick, Messiah. When they dragged you here, I assumed that was a signal on account of it's always easier to escape from the infirmary. I've knocked out all the guards to the laundry exit and pocketed the warden's keys to the truck. Here's a guard's uniform in your size, a pack of smokes, and 26 ounces of cough syrup for celebrating when you get out. I love you, Messiah.
Kevin was mighty pissed off that Petey hadn't ripped off Smokes in his brand, but everything else seemed pretty cool, so he knocked Petey out with a metal IV stand, just so his buddy wouldn't be suspected later.
Oh, no thanks necessary, Messiah.
Kevin decided to lay low in Quebec for a while. There he figured he could have all the free speech he wanted, on account of no one understanding any English there anyways.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, the accused, Kevin Spencer, has escaped the prison infirmary and is on the run. As a result, we'll complete this episode of the show with only peripheral characters. Principal Big Ass, can you tell us why Kevin is hopeless to society and would be best left on an Arctic island naked and alone so nature can take its course?
I've asked the school board that question many times, many times.
Open up, I'm coming in.
Go away! The rest of this show is peripheral characters only.
No one gives a shit. Everyone's tired of all you second-string characters hogging all the attention to yourself. You never do nothing interesting. Let me in so I can drop my pants.
No! The world can now finally appreciate our gift for drama.
We're cutting the power.
You don't scare us. Now, as I was saying, Principal...
Finally. Now for some real entertainment.
Nothing wrong with that kid.
Is that the way you never did?
Norman Mailer had to testify for me. Norman fucking Mailer!
You'd better not cross his path.